Hey Virgos, welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a general reading, of course, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. If nothing resonates, check back next time or look at your moon and your rising signs. Start with Wisdom Oracle. Let's just dive right in. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I know I did. All right. 3 messages for Virgos, please. First card, Deep Knowing. Some of you are seeking an answer, and you already know the answer. I think you're just hoping for a different outcome. Yeah, round and round. You feel like you're constantly going in a vicious circle, but you know how to get out of that circle. You just have to... Oh, you got a couple extras. You just gotta find the answer why. We have Orphaned, Between Worlds, and Clean It Up. Okay. Okay, I see it now. So a lot of you are constantly circling around this orphan energy, right? I'll show you the picture. So if we don't actually look at the word, we just look at the picture, I'm sure that an emotion or a trigger or maybe a memory of some kind would take you back somewhere. And it's kind of like you're circling around this memory or this emotion, and you can't understand where it comes from or why. Like, what about this situation or this feeling keeps making you go like this? And you can't figure it out. But here's the thing. Sometimes we're not meant to know an answer about something until we clear other stuff out. Because then we have Between Worlds and Clean It Up, right? And as you can see, this beautiful flamingo is slowly walking out of a gray, darkish area into a lighter, happier area. So this is where we transition. This is where the rebirth happens here, right? So you're still kind of cleaning up some residual energy while you're still moving into your new version of yourself. So there's bits and pieces. So it's kind of like a mixture of both, but they don't work well together because they contradict each other. So what Spirit is trying to tell you, keep going deep down, right? Keep understanding these emotions that come through. Keep self-regulating. Keep cleaning yourself up, cleaning up all the bullshit that people have put you through. And eventually you will come out and you'll fully understand this deep knowing. You will fully understand the who, what, where, when, and why, right? Why you felt so stuck, why you felt so, oh gosh, that's a terrible word to say, but I gotta say, why you felt useless because people made you feel that way. Like your value was, how did you help people? Ooh, boy, do I resonate with that. All right. All right, let's go into tarot. Current energies, future energies, and there's something, I'm burping up a lot for air signs today. You guys got something that needs to come out. Something from your solar plexus needs to come out. Future energies, we have the Hierophant. The 7 of Wands and the Tower. Bottom of the deck, overall energy, we have the 8 of Swords. Yeah, so you still kind of feel like you're trapped, right? Because these things take time, there will come a time, I promise you, where you won't feel like this, but right now you may still feel like that. Like you still feel like something major is holding you back and you don't know what it is. And you're kind of just waiting for the results until you get this like light bulb moment. Will you get the light bulb moment? Sure. Do you want to wait for it? Probably not. So, spending a lot of time taking care of yourself, really giving yourself the time to actually go within and say, hey, what is this trigger? Some of us do that. Some of us just wait for the trigger to hit and then start to self-regulate. Take that as that resonates, okay? All right, so we have the Star, the 3 of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. So first off, the star is a good omen. So what Spirit first wants you to know is that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're on the right path. You're moving forward. You're doing exactly what this pink flamingo is doing. You're slowly walking out of the darkness, out of the cloudiness, out of the fogginess, unclear energy that stemmed from wherever this energy comes from, the orphaned card, okay? Okay. I'm hearing this is a good omen because your people, your community, your soul tribe is starting to come in, but there's also this energy of it's almost like each day your level of confidence increases because you're walking away from people and places and things that make you feel this way, right? The Eight of Swords, the imprisonment, the suffocation, you feel like you can't get out of things, you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. All right, so let's clarify. Something from your past keeps coming up that makes you hold on to a part of yourself that's trying to free itself. The Queen of Wands. This is a major karmic cycle for you. We have the World. It's taken a lot of ups and downs. It's taken a lot of... You had to be very, very assertive, very sharp. You had to be a certain way to get to where you are now. And you can actually let go of that version of yourself. And kind of fine tune it or soften the edges, right? Because Queen of Swords, that's air energy. She is a strong, confident leader type, no bullshit. Like, you don't want to fucking mess with this girl, right? You had the armor, you had the vocabulary, you had the mental capacity to shut people down, right? But now you're kind of softening the edges, right? Because then we have the Lover's card and the Knight of Wands. So like, it's almost like you're like, okay, I have the confidence, I know who I am, and now I can kind of just pull back a little bit and say, all right, well, I don't have to defend myself against the people that have traumatized me throughout my life, and now I can soften those edges and make myself more kind, and I can bring out that kind, gentle, loving side of myself where I can go out and have fun in the world, right? Bring out the fun side of yourself and let the serious side of yourself rest. Okay? Very interesting. Future energies, we have the Hierophant, the Seven of Wands, and the Tower. Here we go. So you're learning, it's almost like you're unlearning what society has taught you and you're relearning things with your new awakened state, right? You're like, okay, so society told me I needed to be this, this, and this. Well, I reject that because it hasn't worked for me up to this point, so we're gonna flip some things around. Try not to do it as a whole picture, kind of pick little things here and there to slowly release these ties around yourself, okay? So that's kind of what I'm getting here. So you're still really protective of yourself, maybe a little pessimistic, because change is hard. Change is not easy. Our egos don't like change, like any of it. So, sorry, I paused for a second. My cat is being super adorable right now. All right, so let's see. So we have the Emperor, oh my gosh, Six of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Chariot all flipped out. Yeah, it's kind of like you're trying to find your grounding, right? You're finding your own 2 feet you're planting your own 2 feet on the ground, right? You're trying to find your own stability all by yourself, that you want to have that you want to be that type of person that knows that you got yourself to that point and you planted your feet and now you're walking forward, right? And there will be a level of people, depending on what your purpose here is in this life, you will be recognized for all the things that you did to get yourself to where you're at. You made very, very decisive choices, or let me put it this way, you made a choice and you fucking took action on it, right? Even though it may have scared you, it may have, you may not have understood it fully, you still moved forward. You still made the change, you still made the shift, you still allowed yourself to see justice, to see your soul contract, to see the wounds as to why you came back, what's in the soul contract, right? You may not know exactly what it is, but you may sense it. Yeah, you've been kind of daydreaming, kind of seeing it. You've been fantasizing about clearing all this up, and it's finally at that moment. Nothing else is coming out. You're finally at this moment where you're like, okay, let's do it. Bottom of the deck is the reason why I stopped. We have the Sun card, illuminate and growth, right? So illuminate the things. Illuminate those things that you've been working on. Set yourself free. Allow yourself to grow past the bonds of your past. Okay? Let's see what spiritual energies are around you guys right now. You're definitely going through an ascension. So if you feel a little woozy, just out of the blue, make sure you take the time. You just have to sit somewhere, or just just pay attention to your breathing, feel what's happening, and allow it to happen. We have spirits of the past, nostalgic, aching, old flame. That could pertain to the reason why you feel the way that you do. Could have been about an old flame that puts you in this energy. Could have been, you could be aching or being nostalgic about a family. Maybe you don't have your family anymore, and that's what's making you ache for them. Spirit of the moon, interesting. Cycles, visions, dreams. You're definitely completing a cycle here for yourself. You may have been getting visions or dreams about how to work it through, but maybe it hasn't been fully clear. So the next time you dream, make sure you ask your angels to allow you to remember, so you can... Oh, sorry, I dropped a card in a really bad spot. Hold on a second, you guys. Oh, hold on, sorry. This card better be worth it for you guys. Oh, yeah, release yourself from this prison. Seriously, you guys, whatever is holding you back, snip those cords, cut those strings. You gotta release yourself from your fleshy prison. It's a weird way to say it and think about it, but you're so over. This came out reversed, Spirit of the Skulls. You're done being depressed, feeling melancholy, being sick all the time. Maybe you're dealing with a lot of inflammation, different parts of your body. It's time to release it all, get rid of it. It's just an illusion, it's not real, okay? Springtime is definitely going to, Spirit of the Rabbit, springtime is definitely going to be a time for you to jump into things and really feel yourself. It's going to bring a lot of clarity, truth, and awareness, okay? It's going to bring you back to where you belong. Let's go ahead and close out your reading, you guys. Soul Growth Journey. Final messages, Spirit, please, for Virgos. Soul surfing. Try to bring joy. Do some... Oh, damn it. Have fun. The soulmate card flew out. Your soulmates are, their energy is around. Your soul tribe is around. They are cheering for you in the spiritual sense at this time. If you're not with them yet, you may still be lingering in your dark night of the soul. Make sure you meditate to clear that energy and understand what you're meant to learn to close out cycles so you can continue to move forward, right? Keep flowing towards your destiny. Universal flow. Ground yourself in nature, especially now during this time of spring and this transition. Continue to let go and do your shadow work. Shadow work, in my opinion, never ends. Take the mask off. Have faith. Believe and trust in yourself. You are doing well. You are on the right path. All right, sorry, I almost said Libras. Virgos. Virgos. All right, that's all I have for you. Thank you for your time and energy. I'll talk to you guys next week.